Good morning, traders and investors around the world. Welcome to the second day of February. And what a February it has been. S&P's tacking on to yesterday's outsized gains, up 40 handles at 41.72, just inching our way towards that December 13th high of 41.80. I might have to break out some new numbers here. Upside target on the day. That's all I'm going to give you. I'm not going to drill down on anything else. Upside target. For me, a really juicy rally, 42.03, that psychological $4,200 level. We saw what happened in the markets yesterday, and looks like we got some continuation today. The buck is down. It's down 4.8 cents, trading under 101. New cracked the lows yesterday at 10080. Back above it now. Sure looks like we got par on the mind here for the dollar index. Let's look at the euro. The euro must be moving up here. Actually, dipped down today a little bit. That's interesting. Potential double top in the euro. Do we have that? No, you really exceeded yesterday's high. Nothing, Jar, nothing jumping out to me. On the euro dollar, S&P is just another jump up here. Let's get that 41.80 in here before the show is over. Crude, you talk about disinflationary things happening. Crude down 26 cents to 76.14. We set out that resistance for you here last week and the week before. Don't know what to tell you now as far as support. Your next daily support level comes in at 74.58. That was your January 11th low. You have gold breaking out $19 at the 1860, 1960, 130. That's a new high for the move. Silver finally waking up here well into the 24 handle, up 4.26 cents at boom 24.61, and Bitcoin getting a pop up $210, 23,965. That is the Bitcoin futures for you. We do have some stocks rolling in here on this morning. Glad you guys like Professor Siegel. We got him for an extended interview. What a good guy. I hope we can get him on more, but amazing interviews. I like it, man. You guys are what make it fun. We try and help you out. Powell said that Siegel said that Powell should apologize to the public, man. Maybe look for some recaps on Benzinga for some of those articles today on that, because he really said some iconic stuff. And did you guys did you see that he was on CNBC earlier today? I don't know if you guys noticed that. So when he first came on, I said, thanks for saving the best for last. Did you guys catch my little dig there? Or only my wife gets my sarcasm. So let me know if you got that. All right. So let's move on. Michael Crockett in the house. Got a lot of, of course he throws Alf at me. I hope you're long it. Let's see. Net Cloudflare traded up $5. Must have some good news out there for earnings. I'm not going to pull up the earnings calendar, but boy, oh boy, oh boy. Nice move here. This is one of those charts. I mean, going into the open, I mean, can you get follow through 61 here? I would just use that. Someone's taking a little profit, 61.08, your bid right there. See if that's a firm seller at 61. If not, we'll just look for our next daily target of 62.95. And then if you really want more on this one, I'll give you a high at 65.21. But there you go. Take out the pre-market high at 61. Next daily high, 62.95. But first things first, you got to get through that pre-market high. So if you're looking to buy this thing, Michael Crockett, I'm not great on buying things up so high. I'm not necessarily shorting them either, but that's what I'm looking at. Elf Beauty, man, you guys throw the tough ones at me. Elf, thinner stock breaking out. Man, I can give you support on this one. Support comes down at the top of yesterday's range. That doesn't do you any good. Pre-market high. You've traded 40,000 shares, so you do have some price discovery. Only a couple hundred traded up there at 68.78. So I use that as a potential target. Maybe if you have this one in your portfolio, maybe let it shake out today, and unless you're just hitting a hard target. If you had a hard target, go ahead and take it. but this is moving into the stratosphere here. And if you have a big position that you're trying to get out of today, use a half and whole numbers, with the lower, starting with the lower size, right? And then scaling up with the upper size. So don't know your position, what you have, but that's the way I'd be looking at it. I always look at this stock and I always think onion. I love onions. Oh, you've been in this one for a while, I think, Michael Crockett. Oh, and it's trading up another 28 cents. Whew, man, you could draw a trend line here, like straight up. Look at that. Your December loser, your January, February winner. Man, that'd be a steep old trend line. Maybe if you're a trend line guy, draw that. And if it falls out of the bottom of the trend line, maybe take some profits. Next number I'd be looking for on the upside. Maybe we get there today. $25, right? $25 was your close on August 16th, or excuse me, was your high on August 16th. Your close on that day was 24.26, and that was a close before a big decline. So 24.26, one target 25. That's for today. That's a really steep rally. NVO Nova Nordisk. You've been man, everything says this thing should be going down. Okay. And here it is, up at just off all-time highs. We've been talking about this one, down 374. I don't know if they have any specific news. This is an ADR, a little tougher to trade. So I would look for when they have earnings. I don't know what the valuation of the stock is, but this stock is bucking the trend, and I will leave it at that. If you're trying to take some profits. And last one, CTSO. I love stocks that I don't follow that much. CTSO up 13 cents. Big day, yes, 2 days ago. Another big day. Cyto Sorbents Corp. Not seeing any news. Having a good 23 so far. Where the rally ends, I wish I could tell you. I see clear room on the dailies. What did you have here? I'll give you two levels on the upside. 336, that's 20 cents away. Yesterday's high 310. So far, unless this gets reddited, I would look at 310 or 336 is one target, and then $4 on the monthlies. And the 4 is pretty big because there were two monthly highs there at 409 and 416. So that's what you're looking at. Big up days. Maybe what you want to see on this one, instead of it just ratcheting up higher, maybe find a home, establish some bids here, 285, 290 over the next few sessions, few days of consolidation, maybe a little downward action like here, and then a move higher. So just for the potential of what it did there, double top, pulled back, just a short-term pattern here, CTSO. Hope that's helping you out here on this Thursday morning. So that clears things up for Mr. Crockett, and we will move on. I apologize to the American public. Lumen, man, you guys are the Lumen loonies, man. You guys do not let up on this stock. Had to spike up to 6, back down, quite accumulation. You did get some news. This one, I think if you want to own it, you just got to buy it and forget about it. Put it in the back dresser and just wake up in 10 years and hope it's at 15, $20. Can't give you much information on that one. But boom, EKS is looking for an earnings beat. Florida. ALGN. Now what category does that fall into? 54.47. Holy mackerel. Got to be some news on this. This is Align Tech. All right, I gotta see if I can get the news on this one, because before I step out here and say something stupid. Where is my? Oh, there it is. ALGN. I wonder if it was earnings or whatnot. Better than expected Q4 upgrade from Goldman Sachs too. Good news. 300. I'm just going to throw that out there. Well, it's past 300 to 337. Next daily monthly high was at 311.92. Nope, we're through that. You're making it tough on me here, Florida. So what I'll do now with my bag of tricks is I'll go now. You're through 300, 311.92, but you've already taken that out. You know what? You stumped me on this one. I'll just go with the pre-market high, or was it after hours high? After hours high, 341.41. Gets you that. Who knows where that puppy's going? So you stumped me on that one. All right, let's move back to some stocks that maybe are a little bit easier to read here. S&Ps have backed off just a tad here. We're off that pre-market high of 41.76 and a quarter. Boom, boom. Where is my getting all confused here? All right, we're back here. I found my studio. All right, Rojo, my renting mega caps all week. Okay, rent mega, yeah, they're going. Maybe just move. Oh, the braces. I guess kids are getting braces now. Boom, boom. What about what's that one stock that had the braces? Smile Direct Club, SDC. How's that doing? Oh boy. Well, it had a little bit of a rally in 23, but right back down. What else are we seeing here? Mojo Rising, EDR. I don't. What is this one? Endeavor Group Holdings up 23 cents, on the verge of a breakout. Several highs in this area, poked through its high yesterday at 22.50, closed at 22.45. The close previous day 22.45. So it looks like it's trying to break out. Just doesn't look like a lot of excitement here. Next daily target 22.82. Things open up to 23.08 for Endeavor Group Holdings. I know they manage a lot of sports personalities, right? All right, Apple gonna pop on earnings, hasn't went. ALGN views on AA reaching 57, and Target. Boy, we haven't talked about the retailers much, have we? We'll be coming into retail earnings season. That means I got to dial up Ryan Craver. The only reason I mentioned the SDC is because that's a local stock. Started some local kids started that. Let's look at AA, down 9 cents. I think you fall more into the value camp area. Nice day yesterday. Trading, I mean, you can always get to 57. So you can't, that's only $2.50 away. Got pretty darn close. Yeah, well, I did get to 57 a few days ago and went to 57.61. And it had a rough time that day. It closed at 53.46. So you had to decline. I mean, I would look to get filed through first things first, you need to get filed through to 54.73. Once that's taken out, the previous day's high, there's really not much else there. Then you may have a clear shot getting back up to the $57 area. If you don't want to hang around too long on this one and protect some profits, wow, yesterday's low was way down at 51.62. Maybe used the previous day's close 52.24 to protect some profits. But really not much action in this one today, responding to the market. What else here? HBI, on the same joke that I use. People aren't buying underwear. Spike down in this one. You already have found buyers in this one. 679 your pre-market low. You're up $1 on this one. You've had a nice rally. You're not getting really much of a read. 565, 3-point move, 665, 710. 710 area, which it did get through yesterday or in the pre-market. I'd be looking at that. Stocks had a nice uptrend for the year, getting a little bit of a discount. So I like this one on a pullback. coming back on the upside. You got a ways to go to hit the top or the bottom of yesterday's range at 830. All right, what else do we have here? Hammer saw MTTR, and I think this is metal. Is this a metal stock or is this a Matterport? I know Matterport's had its days in the um, mm, moving up 18 cents, 98,000 shares, not bad volume. Having a good year so far, doesn't seem to be losing any momentum. I think you got to get into that four handle, and it looks like it has a chance to do it today. Two decent days in a row. Nothing really sticking out at me. 411 doesn't really these are only single level highs, 411 and 430. Not much really in there. If you want some, have to go up for 3-star resistance just for today's session. I call that 465 because those were an area of three highs back in early September. S&Ps kind of get a little dip, and then we're coming back. Any levels for CP? I'm trying to get back in the railroads and hoping we see them fall on the growth FOMO. CP. Let's pull up the chart. Canadian Pacific. Boom. Kind of a quiet consolidation here. Man, if you want to own it, you got to own it. Just it's kind of stuck here. Not clearing yesterday's high. I guess I would go if I'm trying to buy this on weakness, which you're not going to see today. I think I'd maybe look at the 76 area, but nothing clean here. Your major support is just under just above 74. So until you can really see like that, like just the base that it made here doesn't make me as comfortable as the base that it had in mid-December through the end of December, and that's when you took off. So where that base is going to be formed, I don't know. Maybe it will be the $76 area. You are $1.95 away from that. So tough. It's tough. Let's see here. Interesting guest yesterday. Yes, Alicia, what a nice lady coming on to our show. We will take a look. How AMC is AMC. You just don't. Oh, the apes are alive in this one of 57 cents. But let's look at the real stocks here and the real stocks in the sector. CNK. That continued to move up yesterday, up another 38 cents, only on 2,400 shares. It looks like you got a path to 13, but that's really not. That's only a 2-star level. You only stopped at 13 once. It actually stopped at 12.95, and your next daily high comes in at 13.26. So let's take a look at and then the one that she liked, IMAX. Boom, good day yesterday. If you're looking for targets, short-term targets on the upside on this one, you got a pair of highs at the 1770 area. So got a few minutes here left before the open. And we are talking about 4180 pre-market high comes in at 41, 41.76 and a quarter. I'll be looking for that 4180. That's your December 13th high. Now, Meta, the one that's all the attention is going to be on today. We snuck, we came back up. We got a pesky area here. 184.75. That previous pre-market high came in at 184. Still big levels there. I think that, man, some short-term sellers got to be coming in here in the thing. Hard to find support. Resistance, I'd still stick with that 184 area, but still a great day here for Meta. I get in early, but any tips to avoid that? Get in early, but out early. Man, it's just trying, like, give yourself, like, and I'll just give you an example with this Rivian, what I was looking at with them. I really like that when he got in, it was up at the $19 area. I really like the support at 18. The market did come down to that area, did trade down under 18 only momentarily. So if I'm trying to stick in something, for my longer term stuff, I really don't worry about it. For my shorter term stuff, I try and just pick a level, an area, and is avoided trying to pick something up on the top. I was looking at that 18 in support. Now I'd be bumping that up now here. 2043 is the current trade. The next hurdle for this to clear, and I wouldn't be more comfortable or holding the long until you took out this 2144. That was the high from last Thursday. For my S&P cash, I use, and this is on TradeStation, SPX.X. That's what I use for my cash, and then the rolling futures. Obviously, we are working on the March contract. Still have a little bit of time left in that, the rest of February, and I haven't looked at the March docket yet. Stops can be too tight too. Is something. There's a lot of stop hunters, and a lot of it also kind of depends on the market. That day that the Rivian came in, there was a little bit of weakness in growth that day. And also, look for a driver, right? And certainly the driver for something like Rivian or the growth stocks is Tesla. So even if you're not necessarily trading Tesla, keep it on your screen for a momentum indicator. Okay, folks, we're going to wrap things up here on this February 2nd. S&P's right up near the highs of the session, up 42.5 handles. Thanks to Meta. That will be your driver today. On the upside, I gave you that. Been talking about it for a while, that December 13th high. If that's not good enough for you, my target on the upside, based on the 9-day average trading range, comes in at 42.03. On the dailies, I found a level, 42.06. That's your September 13th high, definitely within striking distance. So what does it mean hitting bids? Not 100. Okay, just hit, but let's say you're long and some bad news comes out. You're just hitting bids, man. Hitting bids, right? And if you want to buy something, you lift offers, lifting offers. So hitting bids is when you're selling, slamming everything in sight, lifting offers, buy it. That's what it is. See what Thursday, we did do at the close yesterday. We do have some changes coming up for that. I will be notifying you guys about that tomorrow. Everyone, have a great day. Back with you at 10:30, pre-market prep with Stock Odds.